Hi, my Pisces. Welcome to your February love reading. I'm just going to focus in love this time. Happy Valentine's Day. So let's start. I'm going to do a Celtic crust and we're going to look at what's going on here. So let me just move this a little bit like this. So let's see. We're going to shuffle a bit. I already been shuffling, so let's look at what is going on with you. What's the present for my Pisces? What's going on in love with Pisces in February? The present. All right, we look at the challenge. Wow. Now we're going to look at the near past. The near future, I mean the closest past, what you just passed, and the near future. All right, my Pisces. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing here. Then this is the foundation. What is the possibility or probability that would happen in the future in your love? No, this one. And how you see, I see that you guys need to decide a lot of things. Your environment. Ooh, look at this. Hopes and fears and the final outcome. All right, so for you Pisces, I see that, let's see if we can look a little bit. From here, all the foundation is in here and every action comes from here. So we have the Death card, and the Death card is telling me basically you guys are closing a cycle, starting a new one, and leaving things that, that were not working for you behind, or things that were working with you, you were bringing it with you to February, right? So this is what is going on right now. So it's like everything is transforming and changing, and you can see it, you can feel it, my Pisces. Whatever happens in the past, recent past, is the Lover's card, and it's just telling me that you guys were trying to make a decision, and this is why the Death card is here, right? It's all related with the Death card, because that's where it's in your thoughts, and everything, every action comes from here. So you were trying to decide, you know, what was the right thing to do. It was you or the other person, but there is all about decisions. And the thing is, like right now in the present, I mean, you were deciding what to do, what I had problems with my phone at the time when they text me or whatever. So anyway, so like I was saying, the Lover's card, it's about making decisions and the opportunities to forming a bond with someone else. So you might have been in that position, that you probably are with someone or meeting someone, and you probably start feeling like, oh, maybe things gonna start, you know, working better. Maybe we leaving all the resentments and everything behind, moving on. But you guys are in a moment right now in the present that you feel like you temporarily having a setback. So it's like someone or you, either you or the other person, is feeling kind of like feeling that you're not good enough for the other person, because we have the Strength card in reverse. So it's just feeling like, okay, maybe I'm not doing the things right, maybe I'm not good enough for this person, or maybe the person feels like that's not good enough for you. Either you're with someone, or you just met someone, or you're about to meet someone, because this is for February, and you're feeling weak. You kind of lacking that self-confidence, or either you or the other person at this point in the present. And I see your challenge is when I see this card, I think your challenge is literally what it's saying, not being able to stand still. I see you trying to move, trying to make very hard decisions about maybe two situations or two people. You know, situations like, should I jump into a relationship with this person or not? Or this person is in that situation. But I think it's you, because I see, Pisces, you are with the Two of Swords. And you are right now like in a conflict. Like, not, you need to make decisions. So you're being indecisive of things right now. And I see you in this position, like, it's hard for you to stand still. It's hard for you not to take these bandages out of your eyes. Like, I see you having this awareness. And why I'm saying this, because in the near future, I see with the Devil card, and it's like trying to move, but being stuck in an old habit, in an old pattern, feeling attached, moving into a relationship that would not work in a favorable way for you. Because we have the Devil card, and do you want to be in a relationship where you feel like someone is abusing you or taking advantage of you or not paying attention to you, or maybe doing that too much just because it benefits them and it's not true love? So if you move like this and you decide to move on because you can't stay here, and you feel like you want to end this cycle, but then you start a new one, and then you're going to start with this, because you're starting with this Devil card. That's what you want. You want to move on from maybe a possibility of bonding, but making decisions maybe into two people, two situations. You don't know what's going on, trying to leave things behind that you don't want to bring with you in February. You know, it's the month of love, and you know, all the illusions of things that, you know, can get better. And then suddenly it's like, well, I don't know, maybe you decide, like, in the person you're feeling like temporarily, you know, lacking self-esteem, feeling like you can move on from this, and then you're gonna go right back to this. It's either with someone in the past, or, you know, whoever you're gonna meet this month. But I feel more like you are in the same old habit, maybe with the same old person. And you kind of want to move on, because in the position where it tells me what is the chances and probabilities that could, what is the best chances that could occur, you know, the situation you are in right now is like you are not assessing anymore, but you're moving forward to make actions and turn to the relationship. And I need to clarify that, because I don't know exactly what type of actions you want to make or will happen in terms of the situation, because I see the Devil card. And the Devil card saying, you know, it's not, it's like kind of like more like an type of not good, obsessed, taking actions and try to make some conflicts here. You're probably gonna start making some conflicts, maybe trying to renovate love with this person. So I see something of maybe you moving forward with someone else, or trying to renovate your love with the same person, same pattern, or you just moving away or trying to move away from this person. So I see you deciding, and you not staying still, you moving forward no matter what. It's like I see you, like, this is what I want. I want something. I want new love. I need to renovate the love. So it's like I see it more like an internal conflict with you, or it could be other people that are trying to be with the person you like, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to be part of this, and I'm gonna be like, no, I'm in the middle. And of course you are here trying to decide. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, with a Libra, with a Gemini. That's a lot of air sign, with a Leo, with a Scorpio, and obviously water sign, or a Leo. You could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't see that much of maybe with an Aries. Aries or Leo. Aries or Leo. I don't see Sagittarius. Now, what is influencing? What is influencing in this devil? Look at this. The Nine of Cups. And you know what? Didn't you see something weird with this Nine of Cups? I don't like what I see. Is someone like wanting and desires something? This is a wishful card. It's like trying to look for their own satisfaction, not for the good of the other person. So your desires or the other person desires to move into the relationship or get the relationship going will happen. But there is something going on with this, and I would recommend you to look carefully who you're dealing with. And your hope is that this will grow, that this will go to a more meaningful and fertile period of love where you guys gonna nurture each other and make this beautiful. That's what you're hoping for, right? But remember, is that's gonna happen? This is what you want. This is what you desired. That's your hope. And your fears are probably that wouldn't happen. But look at this, the devil. I mean, I don't think I need to tell you anything else. You just look at them. Did you see? Is this true love? Is this? I see you moving forward looking for this, but there's a chance that occur. Obviously, this occurring. Someone is being obsessed with someone. Someone is being attached to the other one. It's like, do I really want to be in a relationship or not? This is you. And trying to see if you can take those swords and cut this too. You see, this is you with the two swords. And look at this. The chains too. Holding each other, people. So it's like, I just feel like you have an idea. Like it might, maybe, all my cards fell. Everything fell off. Everything fell off. Everything fell. So I'm sorry, my Pisces, but I need to pick them up. It's like a whole bunch. I think your energy is crazy. I picked up the devil and all fell down. But the outcome is the Three of Wands. You might be trying to turn your back, or the other person's trying to turn back to you. You want to renovate. You're not waiting. You're making the actions. You're going to be fighting for this new love, fighting for this renovation, right? Here, you're not going to wait anymore. You're not assessing anymore the situation. You go and jump right in. I was like, no, I'm going to fight for what I want. I want love. I want this renovation. I want this. And obviously, in the near future, you will influence for wishes and desires, and you might get this. But like I said, But then someone is turning back to you. Someone is giving you the back, or someone is just waiting for the other person to decide what they want. It might be that person is trying to jump right in and trying to convince you to be with her or with him. Trying to push really hard. They're not assessing anymore, pushing you all the way against the wall to try to get you. And you might be like, I need to wait. I'm thinking at the end, you know, with this Three of Wands, they're trying to give them the back. So, or could be you doing that to the other person. So, let me see. Yes. Waiting to hear. Someone is waiting to hear for this practical offer. Waiting to hear for doing the investment in the relationship. It's like, but they are reflecting. So they are being alone, reflecting if I want this relationship or not, and the other person is waiting on you, or you trying to give back while the other one is waiting. So either it's you or the other person, but someone is taking their time, probably giving it back to the other you know, while they're deciding. And I think it's you. I mean, and you like, no, I'm not being stuck in here. I'm moving forward. I'm trying to work in something better for me, because the purpose of, you know, of me moving forward is to find something else and finish the cycle of the devil, you know, old habits, repetition, bad things, right? So what is the best thing? Let's give you a little what or how can we find the best way to enjoy love, right? And this, you know, deal with the situation. So how can we find love? Let's see. All right. So, oh, good. So let me look at this. How can we find love? How can we? I just have a feeling like maybe instead of you feeling very anxious about love and needy and crying because you can't find the true love, maybe you need to look at all the options you have here. Because you do. You have all the options in the picture, Pisces. You're not alone completely. Either you with someone or dealing with someone in this that you really want to get out of. And obviously it's returning. So you don't want to be in this state. You don't want to be crying and, you know, anxious about what's going on. But to look at all the options you have in front, and you might be a little confused because you know this, you kind of know there's other options in front of you, good ones or bad ones. Look at this. He's confused. He's like, oh my God, I have too many. Like from good ones to bad ones to prosperity in here, someone here, someone probably new. I mean, and then it's like, then you can switch this to, from here, switch to Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse means the same as the Wheel of Fortune. Is not as bad. The only thing that thinks, instead of moving forward quickly, your luck, your changes that are out of your control will happen, but slowly. Okay, so this is what's going on. You know, it's like you need to look at the picture in a better way, as all the options you have in front. And when you realize that, look at this. Look at this. Love will rush towards you when you can have this mutual control over this energy that is abusive, that is not working in your favor. And this is why this card is right in front, I mean right behind, you know, under this Wheel of Fortune, because it's saying, you know what, this is going to change this, right? Do not hang in with relationships that are not working for you, but they are abusive. They are always with people that are looking for what to benefit them, taking advantage of you, not seeing the good in you, and then you'll be here. You don't need this energy. You don't need to be looking at the negativism of things. If you stay in this with this devil, you will feel this way, you know. But there is a chance of having this rush in this partnership with someone to be with you. Mutual agreements, mutual love, respect, bonding, in everything you wanted. In a free way, not feeling trapped. Don't feel attached to someone for the wrong reasons, like for the good. We've seen someone just moving towards this like quickly, you know. It's like, you know what, if you allow this to happen, just look at what is in front of you. Do not stick with this energy of crying and anxiety. Just look at what you have, and then you can turn things slowly into your favor, you know, moving towards a Wheel of Fortune. Like, it either is reversed, it means like it's just slowly you can make this work this way. If you stick with this Devil card just because of, look at this, it's just like, I want to show you this, I want you to look at this card. It's pretty like good. Do you see love in here? Do you see this face of person? Is no. It's just like, this is what I want, and it's like, because I know what I can get from here. It's just, it's not true love. Well, my Pisces, you decide what it's going on. I just want you to see what energy and who you're dealing with. So my Pisces, I wish you a great, beautiful February, and look for this. Yes, to look for this, but not with the Devil card. Look all the options you have in front, and don't jump into a relationship where you know there's nothing good in it. All right? Wishing you much love and much light. See you. Ciao.